So, I was just in a meeting and this came up, so I thought I'd share this with you. So, if you are a UK estate agent who actually wants to produce content that actually brings you seller leads in without all that follow-up messiness, that comes along with bringing leads, I was just thinking, just give me about, 5-6 minutes, because I could show you how to get your seller leads directly from your social media posts and video just by using a simple Google document. And in fact, this step is actually part of the Power Content Framework that we use ourselves to start conversations with our ideal clients. And currently, these are bringing leads at an average of about 39 pence. So, tell you what, if you comment below, I'm so happy to send it over to you for free in Messenger. Then you can use it to get your own leads in. My name is Tina Sanford. And if you're not turning your seller leads into instructions, then you're in the right place right now. Okay. Now, I'm the founder of estateagentsuccess.com, where you can actually also learn how to book in more valuations from the leads you've already paid for. And moreover, the simple methods that I share can be put into action immediately after watching my videos to get you better results from your seller leads. So the question really is, what does a Google document have to do with you getting your seller leads from your content? Well, I think it's best to start with the main problem. Now, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I'm noticing that a lot of estate agent content nowadays, how can I put this politely? It isn't actually very valuable to the sellers that people are trying to attract, let's say. Okay, sure, there's loads of really groovy and flashy Canva posts and graphics in this, but think about this, yeah? If a homeowner wanted to actually learn how you would go about selling their house as an estate agent from the content that you're currently putting out, they'd probably be sitting there waiting 12 months later to see that. Okay. However, we're finding that the best estate agents who are actually making a difference for their clients, what they actually do is start by informing their sellers on their processes as soon as they first visit them for that initial valuation meeting. Yeah. For example, at this time, you might show them how they could prepare their property so they can create an amazing first impression for achieving the highest price possible. You know how to do that. Or you could be relaying how you can recognise what's happening in the local market at the moment in a way that actually benefits them and their property, Or you might be letting them know how you could price their property in a way that would get the most amount of buyers interested so that they receive the best price in the fastest possible time frame right now. All of these things are really valuable information, wouldn't you agree? Now, the problem is, none of this really valuable information ever gets shared in the content, is it? Okay? Which, when you look at the bigger picture, is a shame, because if you think about that, that's exactly what would attract local sellers to actually pay attention to you and then think about signing you up as their estate agent when they wanted to sell. In fact, we actually did the same thing for our own business. We used to put out content about anything in particular that popped into my head, to be honest. And then I used to just hope that estate agents and letting agents would actually find it useful for themselves. Yeah. But kind of came to realize that we never actually showed anyone anything about our processes that we use to get estate agents great results until they'd gone through a really long, drawn-out, lengthy process. So sorry, everyone, for that, okay? It really seemed like a good idea at the time, to be honest. I'm going to actually blame one of the gurus. Anyway, because it was their idea. Anyway, so the question is, how are people going to know that we have a process which achieves great results for UK estate agents, for example? And how would they know that we have something called a seller engine that can help them reach 100% of their leads and guide them in the process of converting all those paid leads into their instructions? The point is, you want to make the most of this free space that we still have by making your content as valuable as possible and having it stand out in this really overcrowded, noisy marketplace where, I have to admit, everything's starting to look the same, isn't it? Everyone's learned how to use Canva, which is awesome, by the way. I don't diss Canva at all, but it all looks the same. So you can do this by giving away the information that local sellers actually need to know. And in return, they're going to see you as the authority. And then they'll trust you with selling the house. And if you think about it, isn't that all you're looking for when you create your content every time? Isn't that what you're putting the time into this for? Now, this is exactly why we started using the Power Content Formula to create our own videos with. And just over a month later, we had gathered a warm audience of over 1,000 UK estate agents with our own videos, okay? Now, I've got a full disclaimer here. We sped up the process using £5 ads to make sure our videos reached all the estate agents in the UK with our content, but the video structure is just the same, okay? But enough about that. You want to know how you can get leads in with your content. So here's what you need to do. Listen in. The next time you create an educational piece of content, you want to add just one single sentence at the end of your video or post, and this will be your call to action, and this is what will get your leads in, okay? Now, basically, while you are teaching something to your audience, you're also going to offer them a guide on the same subject, and that will get them one step closer to what it is they want. Let's say you're teaching people about home staging. You then make a step-by-step guide. Okay, if you're teaching people about marketing effects, you can give them a calculator. You could just use a spreadsheet to do that. It's really easy. And that could show them how much more they could gain if more buyers view their property, let's say. And then at the end, you write your call to action like this. Okay, so you could write it out like this. It's really easy. And as a thank you for watching my video, if you comment the word me below, then I will send you my step-by-step guide for home staging that you can use to raise the perceived value of your home in, let's say, 30 minutes. Okay, that was off the top of my head, but that's the kind of thing you can put in. Now, you can come up with a call to action like that for any educational piece of content that you do, okay? And the trick is that you don't even have to write the guide, yeah? You don't have to do it until someone actually asks you for it in the comments, okay? There's something more to add to this, but I'll do that another day. So, question really is, how does this get your leads in? You may ask, well, here's how it works with our power content. First, you get house sellers to watch your video. This depends on the quality of your video. So that's why we use the power content framework to make sure all of our videos perform well. Then the third sentence that you add to your content in this framework is the call to action. So you're going to invite all the viewers to comment below in your post to get your free lead magnet. Now, to make them different from regular lead magnets, we call these documents value bombs. Now, after that, anybody who comments on your post, they actually become your lead. Now you can take them into Messenger. You qualify them before you give them the guide, and then you just take it from there because you can work out what their problems are. Yeah? Simple. Okay. Now, just a quick reminder, this step is part of the power content framework that we use to start conversations with our ideal clients. And these are currently bringing leads at an average of, 39 pence the going time, yeah? And I'll tell you what, if you comment below, happy to send it over to you for free in Messenger. Cheers for now.